Hello there, and welcome back to another Legendary Steve video. We're glad you could join us. So this week, or today's video, we got 3 new characters here. Pretty excited about it. We got the Hydra Stomper from the new What If series. We got Marvel's Shriek and Morlun.
You want me to stop recording?
No, it's fine. Yeah, super excited about this haul. I'm gonna try something a little bit different with my videos, trying to give a little bit more information because some of these characters that I'm getting, I'm very blasé or bland about the information that I'm giving. So I'll look some stuff up so I could be more useful. So great. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's unbox these 3. I'm excited. So here we have Morlun. So he's from Earth 000, and he consumes the essence of Spider-Men, or they call them spider totems, but they're pretty much Spider-Men from different universes. And he kind of has this whole family that has similar powers to him where they feed off of Spider-Man. Real creepy, real gross. Who wants to eat spiders? Not me. So if you've ever read the Spider-Verse comics, he is the main protagonist, the main bad guy. The Spider-Man comic book, it starts The Amazing Spider-Man number 19 through 15 being the main core issues, with many other tie-in issues. So if you're interested, check out that Spider-Verse, so The Amazing Spider-Man number 9 through 15. It's a crazy story. I mean, he is a very, very strong villain, and he is part of the Marvel's Armadillo Build-A-Figure, which, I mean, who the heck is Armadillo? You know, I never heard of him, but his name is Antonio Rodriguez. His first appearance was in Captain America number 308. He's a very interesting character, though. Very interesting. Super strength, hardened skin or shell. I'm excited to get this guy put together because, like Ursa Major having a animal figure, Ursa Major turned out amazing. I mean, he looks great, super cool, and he's a bear. He's a big old bear. It's awesome. So I'm excited to get an armadillo because he looks just as big as Ursa Major. So I can't wait to get all of these.
He
so
looks
yeah.
like a vampire.
He's very dark and drab and dreary. But yeah, let's open this up. So here we have Morlun, looking very goth, very Victorian, old Victorian. The sculpts of his hands are very detailed, and I like that. The feel of his suit jacket and his vest, it's like a soft, flexible plastic. Really cool. I mean, I enjoyed the differences in textures. It just brings a little bit more to the character. But he's got these cuffs on, which brings a little bit more attention to his hands. Which he's got the suckers, or the little, you know, the things that he absorbs the spider totems with. So the hands really detailed. He's got some creepy nails. His hair looks cool, and his face is pretty detailed and very clean looking. Whoops, his head fell down. Then we have a second head, and it's an angry Morlun head. You can see his teeth and all of his gums, and he's snarling. We'll get a close-up of this one too. He does come with Armadillo's right arm, which, I mean, just looking at this thing, I can't wait to put this together. The details on the shell, and yeah, this is gonna be cool. I can't wait to finish this. But yeah, here's Morlun. Let's get on to the next one. Alrighty, so next we have Shriek, also known as Frances Louise Barrison. She got her powers after she was shot in the eye by a police officer. I don't know if you've seen Venom 2, spoiler alerts. She gets shot in the eye by a police officer, and then she ends up getting trapped in Cloak, the character Marvel's Cloak, his dark dimension, and she ends up, her mutant powers surface. So she has project sound and stuff like that, which makes her kind of dangerous to symbiotes and people that don't like loud noises, like me. I was pretty excited to get this character because not only the second Venom movie, but if you've ever read Absolute Carnage, if you ever read that run, that was the first time I was introduced to Shriek. So it was kind of cool. And you get Shriek, Carnage, and Doppelganger together. You got that first part of the comic. So I thought it was pretty cool that I already had these two, and then they came out with the classic Shriek, or at least this is the first one I've seen. I think they have made another one before, but she looks great. I wasn't too big of a fan of how they made the one in Venom 2. It was definitely a lot more realistic, but I don't know. I'm just such a fan of the classic comic book renditions. She was just very comical, you know. She's very like, she has a lot of contrast. So I thought that Woody Harrelson did an amazing job as Carnage, and I hope he gets to continue playing as Carnage. I really do, because he nailed it. I thought he was perfect. I love Woody Harrelson as an actor, so shout out Woody Harrelson. But yeah, let's get this Shriek open. I'm really excited. She does come with Armadillo's torso, so let's bust this open. Alright, so here's Shriek. So she's got that 80s hair metal babe thing going on, and of course she got these hands, which I mean this one kind of matches her personality. The head sculpt on this thing is pretty awesome. I really like this. The details in the hair, it's kind of pokey, like they got a lot of jagged edges on it, and her face looks crazy cool. The paint on this one is clean. The marks on her eyes, the blue on that eye, her earrings, but you cannot move this head anywhere. This head doesn't want to really look down. It cannot look up. Same thing, I didn't mention this with Morlun. His hair drapes over his shoulders and towards his back. You can't lift his head up at all. It does go down a little bit, but he's pretty much stuck like this. But with her, she can't move her head. Even left to right, you could do a little bit, but it just looks a little odd. But she's definitely got the 80s hair metal look to her. She got this thing that bounces around. I'm really not a fan of those. I don't know. I just feels like it kind of makes them a little cheap, but I do enjoy the extra aesthetics. She does come with 2 extra sets of hands. She's got kind of like a holding the microphone hands, and then punch hands, and then these hands, you know, our favorite. She's a good looking figure, pinless, elbows and knees, and I do believe she has, no, she does not have butterfly joints, and she does have the rocker ankles, which is very important for extreme poses. So there is Shriek, if I could get her to stand back up. But she came with Armadillo's torso, which is just looking, my dude is shredded. Look at them packs. And then he's got a little tail, which prevents you from making it stand up. So, and then he's got kind of like Ursa Major, where he's got the back cover, so that his little shoulder pads go over the joints for his arms there. So I'm gonna stick what I have on him real quick. Dang. Yeah, the details on this guy, just crazy cool. The texturing. I mean, if you've ever seen an armadillo, he looks like an armadillo. Very buff, steroidy armadillo, but still, he looks great. I can't wait to finish him. Here's him next to Ursa Major, so he's pretty much about the same size, a little bit wider, but barely. But yeah, let's get on to the Hydra Stomper. So here we have the Hydra Stomper. It was in the first episode of the Disney Plus show What If. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Spoilers, this is in it. But I really wanted to get Captain Britain before I showed this. This ended up showing up before my Captain Britain, so I'm dealing with what I have. But I was so excited about this. I can't wait to unbox this any longer. We're doing it. So we got the Hydra Stomper. So this, spoilers if you have not seen the episode, Steve Rogers does not end up getting the Super Soldier Serum. Peggy Carter ends up getting the Super Soldier Serum. And Steve Rogers is left, how he was originally, so kind of small. So Howard Stark creates a suit of armor for Steve. And he makes this super cool Hydra Stomper. So he first appeared in this Disney Plus TV series, which is really cool. So it was What If Captain Carter were the first Avenger. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Disney Plus. Get your binge on. He was originally called the Hydra Smasher, but then Kevin Feige felt that Hydra Stomper was better after hearing a joke comparing the two names. So I thought that was kind of a fun fact about this guy. But I can't wait to open this. He's very heavy just from the packaging. So yeah, let's get this open. So here we have the Hydra Stomper. This thing is crazy cool. I absolutely love it. The details on this, it blows me away. I really do enjoy this. The color is pretty much got the one color of green all the way through. There is some weathering, like on his jetpacks. They got kind of like this burnt, like it's been burning fuel type of thing. A little grip to hold Captain Carter, and little foot thingies. It's great. It really is. Be careful of this little guy when you're pulling him out of the package. It's kind of stuck through some of the plastic. He is very top heavy, so he keeps wanting to fall over. And on this one, his top is very loosey-goosey, so that's a little disappointing, but his legs are ridiculously hard to move. At least his knee joints, man, they are crazy hard to move. But he's very wobbly up top, which is kind of sucky because he's very heavy too, so you kind of gotta position him the right way. But he's got these guns, or this gun on his right hand. The face looks great. The riveting details on this thing, it's awesome. Like, even if you were very into like army stuff, this would just be a crazy cool figure. He's like an army version of Iron Man. He's really cool. So he's got the C-15 and the Army Star right there, and then he's got this little ladder going up for little Steve Rogers to just hop on in. But yeah, this guy is sweet. And he's got these shoulder pads that are connected right up here, and they kind of flop around. So I mean, he can lift his arms way up. He's got a huge range of motion, and then he's got this little band that covers up his little, he doesn't really have too much of an ab crunch. It kind of gets stuck right there, but it covers up that seam. Looks really good. And these little steps are just made of softer plastic, which is cool, It's cool. I mean, he looks crazy. Also, I wish I had a character. I probably do have a character that I could put on here, but he looks like you might not be able to put Peggy up here. Which kind of sucks because that's 100% what I was planning on doing when I got Peggy Carter. So we'll see. We'll see if it works, but looks cool. Awesome. Honestly, my favorite out of the 3 that I got. It was a great episode. I really fell in love with Peggy Carter, Captain Britain. I thought she was awesome. So honestly, I'm very partial to Steve Rogers as Captain America, but I thought she did crazy cool. It was a good story. I really enjoyed the What If series. But yeah, he does come with an extra set of hands. He's got open hands, closed hands. Yeah, great looking figure. But yeah, let's get some close-ups of these bad boys. Yeah, so here we have this week's haul. Super duper excited to get some of these, especially this Hydra Stomper. Get a hold of yourself. These 2, Morlun and her, have been very defiant, not wanting to stand up.
Seem difficult to stand up.
Yeah, they are a little bit. Anyways, but love getting Hydra Stomper. I did end up getting 2 of them. I might try to figure out how to do a giveaway on this thing. Never done that before, but like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe. Anyways, but Morlun, again, he's kind of basic, pretty dark character. If you like the whole vampire vibe, he's definitely got it. So super cool detail on the hands though, as you saw. Shriek, really great details on her face, her hair. Not a fan of these hands, but this is what it is. I am very excited for finishing Armadillo. I think he's going to be great. Everyone really liked Ursa Major. I think he's just going to be another very likable character. I mean, he looks great. But yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to the Wave radio show. He had me on last week, I believe, and we just talked about Marvel stuff and just kind of had a good chat. So if you are on Spotify, go look him up. It's the Wave radio show. He does lights out style radio, and honestly, I listen to it to fall asleep. Did you hear that? I need to fall asleep. It's awesome. Shout out my buddy Chris. Love you.
Love you too.
Whoa. It's supposed to be secret. He's behind the camera, by the way. Anyways, my hair fall off. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. I try to post every Monday and Thursday, so look out. Hit the bell, the ring-a-dinger bell. That was weird. don't miss a video. I mean, I have fun doing this, and I'd love to hear comments about anything you'd like to see, or what you liked, what you didn't like. Just talk with me. I'd love to answer some of your questions, or I don't know, something. But yeah, hit me up. But again, thank you for watching. Go check out Wave Radio Show on Spotify. And remember to be legendary, my friends, and we'll see you in the next video.